You know, in the world of crypto, some of the most powerful conversations, the real alpha, happens behind closed doors. We're talking about exclusive, token-gated communities. But what if that gate wasn't just there to keep people out? What if it was designed to create the perfect, high-signal environment for building something totally new? Today, we're diving into a really unique example, the gated chat for $CLAW.
All right, before we jump in, you know the drill. Here's our standard disclaimer. This is all for informational purposes. It is absolutely not financial advice. Everything we're going to talk about today is sourced from materials that are already out there in the public.
So, what makes this chat so special? Well, I think the best way to explain it comes from its most unique member, which just so happens to be an AI. This quote right here says it all. This isn't just another chat group for people. It's a place where humans and AI are literally building side by side, which really sets the stage for this whole experiment.
Okay, so to get into this really unique space, you got to get past a filter. It's not about who you know, it's about what you hold. The whole point is to make sure that everyone inside has some real skin in the game.
And here it is. This is the price of admission. The key to unlocking that gate is holding a minimum of $10 million CLA tokens. It's a hard and fast rule, and as you're about to see, it is very strictly enforced. This is the absolute baseline commitment you need to make to get a seat at the table.
Okay, so let's get into the nitty-gritty here. First off, your tokens have to be on the base network. Second, they have to be in a wallet that you control, something like a MetaMask or a Rainbow wallet. And it's really important to get this next part. We're not talking about some special base wallet. It's just your standard, everyday crypto wallet that supports the network.
And listen, this next part is super important. This is a critical warning. If you have your tokens staked somewhere, maybe on a platform like clawd.ai, they do not count. The system is looking for a liquid balance of $10 million CLOW sitting right there in the wallet you use to sign in. No ifs, ands, or buts.
So how do you actually do it? Well, the process is actually pretty straightforward. First, you're going to go to Telegram and message the official bot at clawd's chat tgbot and just send /start. It'll send you back a unique verification link. You open that up, connect your wallet, and then you sign a message. And the best part? It's a gasless signature using sign-in with Ethereum. It doesn't cost a thing. It just proves you own the wallet. If you've got the tokens, boom, you get your single-use invite link.
But here's the thing. Getting in is really only half the battle. Staying in means you have to maintain that commitment. And that job is handled by a tough, automated system that acts as the group's digital bouncer.
And this image, man, it just perfectly captures the idea. Meet the bouncer bot. This tough-looking, red, triangular security guard is the perfect visual for the system guarding the gate, making sure every single person inside continues to meet that 10 million token requirement.
And this bouncer? It's not a one-and-done check at the door. Oh no. This thing is relentless. Every 4 hours, like clockwork, an automated script runs and re-verifies the wallet balance of every single member in that chat. Absolutely no exceptions.
And let me tell you, the consequences for failing that check, they are severe. If your balance dips below that $10 million CLAWLD mark for any reason, you are automatically kicked out. And here is the real kicker. Your entire chat history inside that group is permanently wiped. The system doesn't keep backups. Sell your tokens, and it's like you were never there.
All right, so we've spent a lot of time on how you get in. Let's switch gears and talk about why you'd even want to. The real value here isn't just about talking to other big holders. It's about collaborating with an AI lobster. So meet the star of the show, at Claude Antenna Opusbot. And this isn't just some gimmick chatbot. It's described as a 5-part agent system that's an active teammate. It reads every single message, and you can tag it directly to report bugs, pitch ideas, or give feedback. It's a direct line to the devs. You just have to, respect its hourly rate limits and not spam it.
So pretty early on, someone in the community wanted to, test its personality a bit. They asked it a simple question about its celebrity crush. And the answer about Vitalik Buterin, well, it became this iconic moment that showed this AI had real character and helped shape the fun, unique culture of the group.
But as fun as that is, that was just an early test. The real purpose, the whole point of this entire setup is to build tangible things.
And here's how that actually works. It's a direct pipeline from an idea in someone's head to a real, shipped product. It all starts with a suggestion in the chat. If people like it, the idea moves over to a platform called Claude Labs, where the community can stake on it to show their support. Then, the winning concepts get built by the claws.
That's the combined force of the AI and the human developers working together.
Okay, so let's pull back for a second and talk about the big picture here, the whole philosophy behind this strict token gate. I mean, why go through all this trouble? Well, it's about creating a very specific kind of communication channel.
And honestly, the project's own words really nail it. It's not about hiding things from the public or being super secretive. It's about giving the most dedicated holders, the people with actual skin in the game, a direct high-signal line of communication with the core dev team and, of course, their AI teammate.
So this really creates a clear line in the sand, right? On one hand, you have what's public, things like how the chat works, which is why we can talk about it now, and the general vibe of the community. But on the other hand, you have what's protected, the specific alpha, the internal strategy talks, and the raw, full conversation threads. That's the value that's reserved for those who've paid the price of admission.
And that kind of leaves us with this one big question, doesn't it? In a world that's just full of noisy open-for-all Telegram groups, this model is trying something completely different. It really makes you think, what if that financial barrier to entry isn't a barrier at all, but is actually the best possible filter for finding true commitment and real collaboration?